Alright, like my all other YouTube videos, I had absolutely no plan ahead to do something with the videos. All my videos are quite impromptu and spur of the moment what I encounter, remember, so I'll try to dish it out for the people to consume. So here is one such instance I just bumped into, which I haven't realized for a long time due to my lackluster understanding. So I have made a video about using Zathura as my prime PDF viewer, um, and it is heavily loaded with the Vim keybinds. You could do almost everything with that. Okay, now while this many years of using that particular stuff, one thing was predominantly missing, that is copying text. So what we'll do, the only way to bookmark or copying text on the PDF, if I go here, I have opened, I was reading this stuff, and the only way you can copy a text by using your mouse or touchpad in my case. Okay, so there is no keyboard shortcut to select the text on the PDF, which will allow us to bookmark the particular stuff or copy it. The only way at this point, this is not implemented yet. This is so surprising. So with that bump, I just hovered a little bit on the internet and found out this. Somebody has already mentioned in a year back, few months back almost, for this particular features, and this is not yet implemented, and this is the exact behavior we want, what has been using Vim visual mode. Like uh, I use VMNum in browser, so I can use Vim keys for selection and copying and everything. That's what mentioned here. This kind of stuff has to be implemented in Zathura too. Again, this is another thread which has been mentioned for such a long time. It started on 2018 and this is 2026. It's been almost 8 years. I, I'm not blaming. I'm just wondering. There must be some sort of difficulty faced by the developers to implement such a important feature which is predominantly missing. As I said, I discovered it much late and found out that this this supposed to be ingrained in the very first thing uh, while they are so as a user, and I scanned through the key bindings I couldn't find. Then I cross-checked those two GitHub and GitLab pages. This is quite surprising. I don't know, because I couldn't make it work with some other keybind. Um, so, like there are several other keybind you could do, but the selection to say, for instance, if I want to this line particular where my cursor is hovering, the only way I can make a bookmark of this particular line by selecting it by mouse, which is quite annoying, isn't it? When everything's working on a, see, I'm using the Vim key and it is insisting on that, so it should have that facility. If I press V, it doesn't do anything, right? So to to have this kind of if I want to bookmark something, I have to select it by mouse. Okay, and then if I go here, or if I insist. So it shows me if I have a keybind control M, so if I write size, so it get bookmarks. Okay, so control B show me that the bookmark, but the trouble is that so I have to use my touchpad or somebody has to use the mouse to select the text on this PDF viewer, which is heavily relied on Vim keys. And that quite a drawback to not have that key implemented. I know it's very easy to whine, it's very easy to complain in open source. Uh, uh, and I haven't tried hard enough uh, yet to. Surprisingly, I've been using it for quite some years and haven't tried that from the keyboard. All the time using my touchpad to select the text and do all this stuff. So, if you have a better way, or if you have already notified, as I shown to you, that people are already discussing and it's a long thread for quite some years now, and still it is not implemented. I don't know what. Okay, if you have anything else to add, you might go to their GitHub page and remind the developers or implementer about this, so they might take a call in a quick time. Thanks for watching.